Great morning over the project. Real smoking. Heart already marching.
Yeah, corner store window sweating, scratch off dust on the sill. Bust out bench with a blanket, someone chasing the pill. Chain link fence with a jersey tied, some faded and torn underneath them black marker. Ain't nobody reborn, but I seen different in fragments, little flashes in clay, like the homie who left payroll to go live in the bay. High rises lean over alleys like giants ready to fall. Steam ghosts from the manos, train hum under it all. I'm walking with a backpack full of flies and files, club dates, vendor invoices, city stamps, long miles. I came up off a mattress on the living room floor where the cops knew our doorway like a revolving door. Now promoter try shaving on my digits backstage. I slide him his own signature, watch him swallow that rage. Real pressure ain't opposed with a weapon on cam. It's your brother in the system, it's your mom with no plan. Fog rolled in from the freeway, wrapped the block like a shawl. I breathe deep, hear the echo of a juvenile call. Short kid under the staircase, carving threats in his phone. Talking step out, I'm ready, like revenge on a loan. I ask him who you copy, some man already dead. You rehearsing this in while he's stuck in your head. If the story you repeating never gave you bread, why you quoting it daily like a prayer you bled? Every path you admire left somebody misled. Write a page of your own, don't recite the undead. Fog belt parables carved in brick and breath. Tell them staying alive can be harder than death. Raise your voice if you know that the script been wrong. We can walk through the smoke and still come out strong. Fog belt parables, black choir, no saints, just the ones who adapt and repaint constraints. Late at night in another zip, southbound rail in my ear. Warehouse show by the freight yard, backs tight, minds clear. Security in hoodies, not suits, but the code still firm. No foul play in the shadows, every bag we confirm. Be hits, crowd leaning, I could sell them a lot. But I talk about clauses about lawyers nearby. I tell them about the cousin who went down for a dare, while the one who said do it never once showed dead. That's the pattern, I'm hunting every verse that I write. Get the demon in the spotlight, show the wise at night. Houston fog on the bayou, muffled doors through the mist. No head on the back and twisting tails with a twist. He said I did my dirt, lost my whole damn squad. If I had half your vision, I'd have leaned on God. Chicago went through the projects, no powder in the gray. Young queen selling hair bundles, building rent, dodging fate. I buy some I don't need just to sponsor a drive. Tell her use this to start to get your cousin a job. No camera, no sermon, just deposits of proof that we can move like generals without soldiers aloof. I've been armed with a temper, had to bury that steel. Now I chamber my patience, let that flame stay sealed. If they slide in my circle with a one-way war, we escort them to the exit, let them bark at the door. If the love from your set only lives in a hearse, rethink who you salute when you quote their verse. If the toughest in the room never built, just curse. Turn your back on that script, write a new universe. Fog belt parables, carved in brick and breath. Tell them staying alive can be harder than death. Raise your voice if you know that the script been wrong. We can walk through the smoke and still come out strong. Fog belt parables, black choir, no saints, just the ones who adapt and repaint constraint. No stained glass saviors, just fluorescent flicker. Just a boy with a choice, just a girl getting quicker. If the legend ain't selling, put you flat in the ground. Flip that fable for profit, turn that curse around. Fog belt parables, echo off steel stairs. Every step that we take contradicts spare. If the old tales hunger for your last breath spent, starve them out with new chapters, grown intent. Fog belt parables, whole crowd in reply. We ain't dying for a storyline somebody else supply.
Demolition dust in my lung, bass in my chest. I refuse to vanish quiet.
They knocked down our buildings, left a fenced off bruise. Spray paint ghosts on plywood, spelling half broke truth. Developers and polos pointing fingers at charts, while our old block parties live tattooed on hearts. I'm walking through gravel where the courtyard was live. DJ booth on the balcony, grill, smoke, drums, jive. Now it's hard hats, blueprint stage plants in a truck. Same corners they call savage, getting flipped for a buck. I remember dice in the hallway, slow jams through vents. Aunties yelling on Flanders, kids racing for cents. Now for lead signs, lean smug in they tinted glass. Pet boutique where the homie once was skipping class. Real ones never had name tags on scars and rent. Only EBT stretches, late fees, side hustles spent. They sold danger on TV, then bought cheap our land. Now they bike through our history with a latte in hand. I'm posted at the chain link, fitted low, eyes sharp, Polaroids in my head of every rooftop park. If they think we all faded with the brick and mold, they ain't checked the new ciphers, ain't felt this cold. You can move every wall, can't evict our sound. We adapt, relocate, plant flags in new ground. If the story they right, cuts our names out clean. We tagging every skyline with the truth on scene. You can move every wall, can't evict our sound. We adapt, relocate, plant flags in new ground. If the story they right, cuts our names out clean. We tagging every skyline with the truth unseen. Go slide, anthem, let the rubble sing. Hands to the heavens for the real that cling. If they pave our block, we'll haunt their plans. Whole crowd stomping like a marching band. Go slide, anthem, we still on this night. Turn the dirt to a stage, make them see our light. Little homie on a school wall, weaving through fresh glass doors. Used to hop broken steps, now it's swipe cards and floors. Security eye in his hoodie like a crime in motion. While they sip craft drinks on a buried devotion, I take them to the murals, they ain't bought off yet. Names of friends, dates, halo, cigarette. Tell them this is where your uncle spun records to 3. Where your moms met your pops over cabbage and beets. Now they market the zippers up and coming, so safe. Erase struggle, keep culture his interior cortez. He say what we do, hunt, burn it down, crash shells. I say nah, buy shares. Learn laws, build wells, open shops, they can't front on a deed, not just keys. Make sure every slick meeting got our cousins and seats. West Coast sunset bleeds pink, over lofts too clean. ATL cranes do the same old gleam routine. From Southside blocks to Oakland, same script, same shove. Raise the rent, call it progress, call our memories thug. But we still break beats in garages, yards, lots. Still some plates out the trunk, still connect these dots. If the system writes us out, we bootleg a page. We gon' headline a story, not just die for the stage. You can dress up the block, can't purchase our vein. We the echoing pipes, we the tag in the rain. If the blueprint says a race, we redraw. Every verse like a lawsuit, every bar like law. Go slide, anthem, let the rubble sing. Hands to the heavens for the real that cling. If they pave our block, we'll haunt their plans. Whole crowd stomping like a marching band. Go slide, anthem, we still on this night. Turn the dirt to a stage, make them see our light. If your home turns, show them why you still owe pain. You ain't crazy to rage, but ain't that flame. Don't die for a story where your comic relief be the glitch and that profit be the landlord of grief. Go slide, anthem, shake that fragile piece. We survive their lens, we survive police. If they flip our laws to boost their brand, we flip that beat, make a counterland. Go slide, anthem, whole block in sync. We still here spray painting permanent ink. No ghosts, just bodies that refuse that in. New dirt, same soul, let the chant transcend. New dirt, just go, let the chant end. New dirt, same soul, let the chant transcend.
Parking garage echo, rooftop blow. Every engine below votes for war of wisdom.
Boarded up mall off the freeway, food court full of dust. Escalator stuck mid-sentence like they lost our trust. We turned this corpse to a council, folding chairs in a ring. LED lanterns flicker while the night shift sing. Whole squad from different sections, H-Town, watch New Orleans. Gold teeth, nose rings, tattoos, duffels full of past scenes. One homie fresh off papers, one still fighting in court. One run legit detail and one got plugs at the port. We ain't saints, we ain't victims, we the glitch in the scheme. Figuring out how to flip what they built to redeem. Blueprint spread on the kiosk where they used to sell chains. Now we marking up trucking routes, clothing lines, domain. Security golf cart circling, Borgard half asleep. He don't know up on level 6, wolves learn how to keep. I say we done being product, let's be factory owners. Turn our corners to campuses, our hitters to donors. Nobody laugh, they just nod, heavy silence, big stakes. We all buried some brothers for some Instagram takes. If the power been crooked, we bend it back. If the game been scripted, we act that track. No more dying as extras in they prestige scene. We driving our saga on this ghost machine. Sour shadow council plotting in the dark. Turn a dead mall night to a live new spark. If you really bout respect, build your side. Whole city in the rafters when our plans collide. Sour shadow council, no talk cheap. Every vow backed by the rules we keep. We got one from Fifth Ward, talking food truck fleets. One from Inglewood, coding drops, flipping receipts. Shorty out of Bankhead, sketching logos on shoes. Girl from Southside, streaming strategies and news. We speak softly about ARs, loudly about IRS. About zoning permits, lawyers cleaning up our mess. Not to sanitize stories, but to control the end. Sonos who can narrate us as a savage trend. New Orleans rep breakdown, grant between sips of tea. Memphis kept his security teams moving low-key. We still from where it's crack pipes and parole in a purse. Where text in all caps can summon something worse. But this circle ain't for flexing, what we still could do. It's for shrinking those funerals down in near zero. Young gun with a face tag gripping onto his chair. Says if they slide on my cousin now, this talk ain't fair. We don't shame them, we feel it. That's the fracture we know. But we met with retaliation really cost a bro. Screenshot on spreadsheets, not on beef gone viral. We want long-term survivable, not a crowd in denial. If the threat feel holy, let the facts dissect. Who cashing on chaos, who cashing on respect? If the move leave your nieces sleeping on the floor, that move was never gangster, that was free labor for war. Sideways shadow council plotting in the dark. Turn a dead mall, not to live, new spark. If you really about respect, build your side. Whole city in the rafters when our plans collide. Sideways shadow council, no talk cheap. Every vow backed up by the roots we keep. Under busted skylights, revolution mundane. Just pens, open laptops, and a shifted brain. No parade, no anthem yet, just intent. But empire start quiet in abandoned cement. Southwest Shadow Council, write that code from the cul-de-sacs, dusty to the harbor road. If the legend need our blood, we revoke that myth. Sign our names as owners on a new day glyph. Hands high for the crews that refuse to be sold. Blueprints in the shadow, hearts giant cold. When the lights come on, we'll already be king. Not by fear, but receipts and the change that bring.
Flash in the distance, ocean growling while I shift in my lane.
PCH cut through the hills, moon carving to the top. Garter scars in my headlight, surf clawing at the side. Billboard girl selling fantasies, chrome gloss on the lot. Cliff edge one wrong flex away from a permanent goodbye. I remember them carloads, heavy hush talk, loaded trunk, tastic dreams in the speakers, paranoia in chunks. Homie used to count dirty bills at a vista looking proud. Pray low in the same breath, pistol tucked in the cloud. Now I cruise with the papers, permit stamp, route legit, same coastline, new cargo. No siren in the script. Gas station on the bluff road. Pump screen glitch in my face. Strangers' eyes on my plates. Trying to gauge what I chase. I'm posted up by the snack shell. Black hoodie, calm nerves. Mapping dots on my phone screen. Every mile that preserves. Real G. Turned dispatcher. Gave his shooters a trade. For a cliff over funerals and voices over rage. Short kid in the charger. Revving loud just to feel. Tells me if they look wrong, I'ma spin this wheel. I ask, you want a war or a passport stamp? Want a shirt with your face or your name on a ramp? He smirks, then he stalls, ocean wind in his teeth. Hey, wave slam like a verdict underneath. Count cliffs, not comments before you swerve. If the hype writes checks, your blood can't serve. If the play fees jails more than your fam, drop that dead, let the real ones jam. Pacific midnight cold, no talk, just proof. Engines low, hearts cold, still guarding the roof. If respect means growth, then we stand that ground. Whole coast hums different when we move, no clown. Pacific midnight cold, keep it sharp, keep clean. Still spine, clear mind in a world obscene. Rest stop above the shoreline, vending lights bruise the dark. Truckers trading directions, secrets stitched in they bark. I link with an old hitter who retired his rage. Now we signing for freight loads, not stuck in the cage. He said they call me soft, cause I changed my age. I say they confuse a coffin with a badge and flame. Distant city glow, flickers, towers float on the haze. Helicopters drag, search beams where he wasted his days. We laugh without humor, then get back to the math. Plotting schedules like sermons, no more blood in the path. Further down past the airport, strip motels blink slow. Where he once lay with a burner, always ready to go. Now he tells young homies working front desk at 3 how to own his property if you stack that fee. I slide through a toll with my conscience unbent. If the pact ain't mutual, I don't sign, I don't vent. Seen captains crumble over crumbs, seen quiet men rise. Learn loyalty is numbers plus what lives in your eyes. Shorty in the Charger hits my line, weak song. Says put me on route work, I'm done dying for wrong. I send forms, not threats, calls, not ops. If the ocean taught anything, it's to outlive drops. If the task ain't feeding, who share your name? Why bleed in advance for a rigged up game? If the score feels staged for a camera spin, let that script starve out, don't write yourself in. Pacific midnight cold, no talk, just proof. Engines low, hearts cold, still guarding the roof. If respect means growth, then we stand that ground. Hope coast hums different when we move, no clown. Pacific midnight cold, keep it sharp, keep clean. Still spine, clear mind in the world obscene. Blackwater hitting those rocks like a warning in tongues. Every wave like a story of the two young done. If they sell you a legend that ends with you gone, straight that myth on the shoulder, drive slow, live long. Pacific midnight cold, oh firm, no foe. We choose air in our lungs over chains of gold. If the block need models that escape that mold, point them here, 10 toes, 20 years from soul. Pacific midnight cold, echo loud unseen. Gangsta in the future, keep his family clean.
Silver rain on the backboard, chain that's coughing while my pulse kicks hard.
Court lights humming the drizzle, asphalt slick like a lie. 4 in the morning, no crowd, just my breath in the sky. Puddle halos round Jordans, chalk lines fighting to stay. We used to mob this rectangle, now it's my hideaway. I remember dice by the baseline, smoke fog in the lane. OGs betting on crossovers with a snub in the frame. Trash talk spilling like liquor, we could settle off court. Same night somebody vanished, no appeal, no report. Now I'm here with a duffel, paperwork in my grip, tournament brackets. Sponsors turning shots into chips. Whistle tucked in my hoodie, I run leagues for the youth. Teach them screens and statistics, not just aim for a tooth. Little homie with a face scar, says he born for the beef. I put a ball in his palm, show him box scores relief. Tell him you drop 30 here, you get letters and calls. You drop 1 in the street, you get cement and walls. Bleachers creep with the memory of the ones who ain't show. Storm drains hum like they humming, all the names we know. I'm posted up by the sideline, clipboard with a piece, one set. If they ask where the gun went, I say under the stack. If the crowd only loves when you close to your grave, why bleed for applause from the half-fake brave? If you rage, got aim, but no long-term lane. Throw it at the rim, let it drain that pain. Blacktop rain sermon, let the chain speak truth. Every drop on the arc, washing off that youth. If you came from the glare of a barrel at night, lift both hands up, choose chord over fight. Blacktop rain sermon, concrete choir in sync. We baptize this hood with more than they think. Summer hits, bleachers packed, vendors lined on the grass. Grill smoke, kids run, no hearse doing laps. 2 teams from rival blocks, lacing up on my flow. History tighten the shoulders, old rumors at the door. I call captains to the circle, make them look in my face. Tell them win by the scoreboard, not a chalk trace. They dap up uneasy, but the contract is set. Any foul off the whistle, cost the whole squad debt. Gangsta pace, vicious crossovers near crime, street balls, ripping through tension nets, singing in chime, sidewalk. Judges get quiet, can't deny what they see. Same dudes they call monsters, running plays cleanly. Fourth quarter, 1 hard foul, whole crowd holds breath. When shelf could tip centuries back toward death. Scarface, homie from earlier steps in, palms out. Says we came here to hoop, cuss the static, no clout. I blow whistle, reset, and the gym sky roars. Not for blood on the concrete, but for closing that door. Later he counts, tournament cash splits, fair with his crew. Says this feel like respect, more than anything I knew. Hey, if control of your temper brings more to your side, that's a weapon that pays, not a wound in your pride. If it triggers the shortcut they begging you choose, let them beg by themselves while you learn how to lose and win. Black top rain sermon, let the chain speak truth. Every drop on the arc, washing off their youth. If you came from the glare of a barrel at night, lift both hands up, choose cord over fight. Black top rain sermon, concrete choir in sync. We baptize this hood with more than they think. I seen halos made of sweatbands, not chalk lines white. Seen a war called time out, cause the jumper felt right. If survival feels soft to the ones half grown, let them choke on that script while you claim your throne. Black top rain sermon, crowd voice to the sky. We ain't price for they myth, we decide who die. If the legend want martyrs, let it starve tonight. We pick trophies and birthdays over tunnels of light. Black top rain sermon, whole block in the frame. Real ones play long game, rewrite what gangsta came.
Collect tone in my air, bass hit, and I refuse to be next on that wall.
County phone on the wall buzzing, gray cord twisted like fate. Homie voice coming through static, they gave me 20 and 8. I'm standing in a laundromat lobby, soap spin, mind rough. Quarter short on my cycle, but my heart already enough. He said tell her bro be ready, keep it on the mouth side. I say nah, I teach him numbers, let you see him with pride. Bullet holes in the plexiglass, gum stuck under the chair. Guard yawning at the metal door, nobody else care. Parking lot lights hum, sodium paint peeled off the lines. I'm writing on a folded receipt, LLC names, designs. Real G to me is my auntie, 3 jobs, never broke. Not the dude with a nickname, that's a courtroom joke. I leave out, hit the bodega, grab a pen, no chain. Graffiti angels on the alley wall crying rust in the rain. Shorty posted there scrolling, talking anyone try shoot. But his shoes talking holes and his fridge probably mute. I tell him you ever seen commissary list in the flesh. It don't care about your handle, just devours your check. He shrugs, that's the life. I reply, that's the trap. Slide him a notepad, say draw a route off this map. If your plan is inside with a state ID, why you brag on that path like it's pure OG? If your blood, your rent, your future ain't paid, walk away from that there, that's the real upgrade. Yeah. Cell block call log burning in my brain. I don't rap for the warden, I don't dance for a chain. If respect mean dead, that respect too cheap. I want uncles home, nephews out, whole squad deep. Cell block call log, echo every choice. Whole crowd, hands up, you ride with a different voice. I hit Chicago for a show, cold wind slicing my chin. Backstage, promoter grinning, trying to shave my win. I pull out a photo, highlight strokes in green. Say we agree right here, keep this business clean. A runner in the hallway jokes, bro, you sound like court. I say court, how my cousin live, I prefer this sport. Southside, kid near the exit, wrist stand, putty low. Mumbles, I got cousins locked, I'm still out on that go. I ask you talk to him often, hear they voice on that line. He say sometimes it's awkward, they stuck, I'm still grind. I tell him imagine your nephew press 1 for collect. All cause you tried to prove you deserve fake respect. Beat leaking through the drywall, crowd chanting my name. But I'm here in this hallway trying to scramble the game. I've seen KO shots on cameras, comment section applaud. Next week, someone's mother dressing black for a fraud. Back home, phone rings, midnight county number again. Same homie from the first call, voice rough but he grin. You still out there making flips off that clean route G. Yeah, I say I'm trying to make less of you, more free. He laughs once from his rib cage, then he quiet, then good. If they listen to you younger, half us don't see this hood. Now when I touch a beat heavy, let the hi-hats drill. I still speak on the violence, but I don't sell that thrill. If your song make kids think caskets all crowns, what you really contribute but more ghost towns. If the label want carnage more than your breath, you can walk from that table, that's real strength. Yeah, cell block call log burning in my brain. I don't rap for the water, and I don't dance for a chain. If respect mean dead, that respect too cheap. I want sisters paid, brothers home, whole squad deep. Yeah, cell block call log, echo every choice. Whole crowd, hands up if you ride with a different voice. Echo on the line saying this ain't it. Whole tier full of echoes that believe that skit. If survival sounds soft to the ones half knowing, let them talk from the bleachers while your life keep going. Yeah. Cell block call log, we rewrite that script. From the yard to the stage, let the balance shift. If the myth want martyrs just to sell one song, we hang up that call, prove the myth dead wrong. Hands up high for the ones who won't trade bread cheap. That's the code we keep, that's the vow we speak. Yeah.
Bass knocks like a gavel. Third Ward midnight. Court in session. Rise.
Candy paint songs drip slow, trunk choir hums decree, grills gleam Sunday measure, slabs glide calm through the heat, gas station meetups, cooler lids clapping loud, place trade hands like accountants, let fake flex walk, from Bankhead down to Zone 6, through 5th and 3rd Ward, we learn patience in traffic, press trapped in the door, drive through coffee at 2 a.m, GPS vein blue line, we annotate every detour, shave minutes off fines, Memphis bells, tinted cadence, chopped echoes and bridge, Beale Street ghosts in the tail, low storage cross the bridge, 9th Ward wind takes brackish, bounce chance under the span, we respect what the surge stole, what the grid had to plan, old block murals stand vigilance, outside winter is still, I refuse selling courage for a counterfeit deal, Detroit 7 mile to design, lungs colder stance, Philly stoops, pitch philosophies, tremors widen chance, Miami overtown murals, ultramarine over flame, Liberty City breeze on a dome, cheapen the name, Brooklyn flatbush to Bed-Stuy, bodega, neon and bloom, corner payphone a fossil, coin ghost ring the room, homie claimed he was sliding, I said slide toward the goal, if you're strapped, keep it mental, keep a lock on your soul, we don't glamorize wreckage, we report and rebuild, get it cracking with structure, so the focus stay filled, post it up calm, then we move by design, keep the frame tight, keep the numbers aligned, if they test code, we respond without shine, say the word go, we advance on the time, interstate, halo service, run it up, trunk rattle, full chorus, turn it up, from gas pumps to the rafters, light it up, if the team stay real, light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Met a kid by the car wash, Dickies crisp, jaw set hard, bandana folded to angles, dreams fenced in the yard. He said, OG, I'm a real one, I'm on site if they lurk. I said, homie, be a builder, make your patience do work. We said under oak silhouettes, nice cicadas on key. Ice cream truck, tune fading, hose arcs wide and free. I sketch charts on the page, cash flow margins and risk. Explain bait in the chatter, how to pivot the twist. He was hungry for sliding, I was hungry for proof. Told him storms, love a short fuse, keep your hands on the roof. Parking lot, Cypher in Houston, this first verse shook the air. Not the loudest, but honest, crowd respected the care. Dallas rooftop, weeks later, 2 moon sneakers on wire. Crown Vic idols, then Wanda's tension, cools off the fire. He started showing the sessions, left the room on red. Chose ledger over leverage that could leave brothers dead. North Philly stairwell debates just taught him waiting for word. Detroit tempered his habits, iron patience deterred. Brooklyn bodegas, fit notebooks, Miami murals, the hue. New Orleans bouncing his bridges, Memphis soul in the glue. Now his hook is a lighthouse. When the subs draw a breath, the arena roars for progress, not theatrics to death. If a clown begs a circus, he declines that invite. On God he guards his spirit, no cap, guards his light. I'm posted up in the mezzanine, watching choices align, seeing proof that a plan plus a conscience can shine. Night pours chrome on the sidewalks, names glow on. Every mile we shoulder keeps the heart informed. If the weather comes heavy, lock the core, be still. Turn the siren, the signal, make the noise for interstate, halo service, run it up, trunk rattle, full chorus, turn it up, from bus stops to the rafters, light it up, if the crew stay real, light it up, interstate, halo service, hands go up, on God, no cap, won't let up, from porches to arenas, light it up, when the city needs hope, light it up,
Sirens blink off. Tires bite. Engine snarls. I'm clocked in. Eyes up. Crenshaw air on my cheekbones, chrome spoke spelling intent. Liquor store neon and Morse code, luck taps out what it meant. Palm trees post like generals, low riders kneeled and rise. Hydraulic hoppers say prayers, purple dusk in my eyes. Homie said post it up, I'm posted up. Corner hums like a choir, dice kiss concrete, clack clack. Brown bag halos, the wire, chain link chords, clap echoes, jump shot, stitch up the beat. Graffiti, paragraphs, breathing serif, scriptures of street. Project stairwells, his secrets, hallway whispers of vows. I'm at refusal to rouse, sold hunger tight to my brows. No cap, I stayed a real one when applause got thin. On God, I balance ledges while the fog pressed in. Crown Vic floats like a question, spotlight combs at the seams. I tuck fear in the glove box, let ambition run screens. Barbershop gospel from OGs, clip a buzz like a hive. Keep your fade and your focus, young G, sharpen and thrive. Jordan sneakers on power lines, sway like stubborn belief. Bodega bell rings twice, 2 kids, dart past the grief. Corner payphone, a fossil, nickel ghost, busy tone. I learned patience beats posing, built a spine of my own. Rooftop render, a skyline, cranes carving moonlight and arcs. Subwoofers thunder, a sermon, trunk verse lighting sparks. Function stabs in the pocket, west side whistle and toll. Talkbox vowels, lace the chorus, sugar soul in the flow. I'm strapped with focus, not metal, discipline on my hip. If they bark on sight, my silence makes the ego slip. We don't glamorize damage, we account for the cost. Make the drought fear our buckets, steer the storm till it's lost. South Central lamps inhale, count 7, seatbelt faith, click gear 11. No price on soul, won't sell, no never. Green light stairs, I blink, then sever. Sunset gas and whistle, run it up, run it up. Palm halos, pistons, turn it up, turn it up. If they test the mission, light it up, light it up. Real ones in position, light it up, light it up. Barbershop briefings cut deeper, guard time, count slow, keep receipts, kill the ego, let the compounding grow. Parking lot ciphers at midnight, lines painted like staffs. We conduct coke with our knuckles, write budgets and laughs. Late Waffle House confessions, hash browns, map out a plan. Tour route sketched on a napkin, long haul turn in the span. Palm fronds, rake on the brickwork, sodium halos the night. Rumors whimper at discipline, I keep the hook fitted tight. Ice cream truck jingle distant, hydrants cooling the block. BBQ smoke making halos, kids jump fire, hydrant shock. If a hater says slide in, I slide paperwork first. Push the pen like a piston, push the verse through the thirst. I've seen homies chase thunder, then get lost in the rain. I've seen mothers nurse letters, wring the ink out of pain. So I keep cadence with conscience-led integrity still. If a clown begs a circus, I refuse to make deals. Chain that sing in the summer, swish wire, ribbit and hum. Crown Vic vanish, just slow-mo, lungs refill from the drum. Low rider pearls in my rear view, candy flake over waves. I steer calm through commotion, let the hot heads crave. On God, not perfect, persistent. Get my foot on the grade, no cap, build habits like scaffolds. Raise a life I trade for no trophy that hollows. I prefer something dense, from a block oath to bulwark, same stance, consequence. Homie post up with purpose, let the metrics align. Let the venue be choir when the chorus defines. Street like calligraphy writes our names on stone. If the dawn bends crooked, we bend, stand strong. Breathe slow, plant feet, hear the tempo rise. We don't chase explosions, we redesign skies. Sunset gas and whistle, run it up, run it up. Palm halos, pistons, turn it up, turn it up. If they test the mission, light it up, light it up. Real ones in position, light it up, light it up. Sunset gas and whistles, hold the line, hold the line. On God, no cap, this grind is mine, grind is mine. From rooftops to arenas, light it up, light it up. We don't fold, we focus, light it up, light it up.
Dark siren scream, bass drops in my chest. I hit the gas, no second guessing.
Harbor cranes ball over water like rusted out giants in prayer. Container doors clap in the distance, cold and slice in the head. I'm rolling past chain link kingdom, sodium halos on steel. Forkless dance with the shadows, diesel breath on the wheel. Liquor store glare on the corner, plastic bag stuck in the wire. Homie hunched over a scratch off, chasing smoke, chasing fire. I'm posted up at the yard gate, hoodie zipped to my chin. Manifest on the dashboard, routing losses to wins. Neon from the all-night diner, paints chrome ribs on my ride. Waffles drowning in syrup, truckers swapping their pride. Graffiti saints on the loading bay, halos crooked but bright. They remind me progress ugly, but it's still choosing the light. They used to tell me go crash, I prove you ready to bleed. Now I tally on spreadsheets, let the quiet succeed. Real one is the OG hauling, triple shift for his kids. Not the clown with the captions, not the stories he bids. I'm strapped with a ledger and lawyer, kept a copy offline. If they ever try and play me, every clause on the line. Shorty posted by the palace, says he's sliding tonight. Says he's on sight by respect, eyes flicker with spite. I ask him where that road finish, name the names on the stone. Ask him who cashes the ratings, when his face turned to chrome. He ain't answered, just swallow, knuckles grinding on cold. I could see the math failing in the script, he was sold. Count the doors in the hallway, choose the one with a key. If the play don't feed family, leave it dead in the street. Every day that feels hollow, just a trap and repeat. You ain't less of a gangster cause you refuse getting beat. We been rails, never break for a fraud tone. Whole crowd yelling back, stand on your own. If the block need proof that a G can grow, say no blood for likes, we control the show. Hands up for the nights, we refuse that script. Kept stealing our spine, not just on the hip. Hands up for the nights, we refuse that script. Kept stealing our spine, not just on the hip. Interstate veins through the darkness, motel signs humming roads. Yellow lamps buzzing like insects, over parking lot ghosts. I cut through Houston at daybreak, refiners bleeding the haze. Orange fires crown the horizon, turbines grinding out days. Third wall kid at the stoplight, go fronts, jaw full of doubt. He balked, threats at the mirror, trying to feel big or loud. I don't flinch, I just not once, see the hurt in his grin. He a product of reruns, where they glorify sin. New Orleans bridge in my memory, breast echo flood mark stains. Second line marching through damage, turning death into change. I learned something in that chaos, if you still here that's a sign. You can weaponize your anger, should refine it to spine. Up in Atlanta, off Bankhead, parking lot full after 2. Bass shaking, the receipts loose, crowd wild for the crew. Promoter whispering extra cuss, thinking I won't see the slice. But I grew up counting pennies, every number precise. I tell them check that total voice low, jaw firm, no bark. Make them fix it in silence, that's how sharks move smart. Philly row houses at sunrise, frost clock, tight to the brick. Get sketching bars on the notepad, rhyme scarred but slick. I tell them right what they hide, not the cartoon they push. Say the part where it's quiet, where the homies get crushed. He asks, can I still be hard if I'm honest as hell? I say hard to staying breathing with a story to tell. When the play feel cheap, let the pride cool down. If respect need a coffin, that respect ain't sound. If the money ain't clean, let the bag fall flat. Real ones know the value of I'm not doing that. We been real, never break for a fraud tone. Whole crowd yelling back, stand on your own. If the block need proof that a G can grow, say no blood for likes, we control the show. Hands up for the nights, we refuse that script. Kept stealing our spine, not just on the hip. Hands up for the times we wrote that script. Kept stealing our soul, not just on the hip.
High beams, cut a tunnel through the doubts I drag. All the dead-end legends in the rearview flag. The survival feels soft to the ones half knowing. Let them talk from the bleachers while your life keep going.
We been rails, never kneel to a stage crown. Whole crowd roaring now, we don't stay down. If the block need leaders that refuse to fold, going straight at your chest, let that truth be told. Freight-line testament, stamped and signed in grit. Every Bible honest, every word misfit. If they only sell death as the way to beat me known, we get it cracking by living by our own and our own. Still rails above me humming, murder or mercy. Yeah.
Midnight posted on a parking deck, concrete thrown over town, freeway veins pulse beneath me, all that rage running down. Billboard saints with their teeth, bright lines straight to your face. Exit signs like forked tongues, try to drag you out your place. Underpass tag with warnings, colors bleed through the frost. Shopping carts full of memories, every wheel counting costs. Down below, someone arguing through a cracked screen door. Oil stains, trace silhouettes from the beef before. I came up with a siren, sang lullabies off key. Wear a flex with no plan, put your name on a T. I got homies in the shadows, got a cousin in the ground. Got a lawyer in my favors, keep my circle locked down. Real ones in the night shift vest, scanning pallets for bread. Not the ones on your feed, typing threats from the bed. I'm strapped with a spine and a schedule, got my focus in gear. If a dad don't pay taxes, I don't park it nowhere near. Lil' bro at the stairwell, hoodie tight, fist clench, stiff mumbles if they play. I'm sliding like a glitch in the script. I tell them name who really wins when you crash that car. Count your mom, count your sister, count the casket bar. He looked down at the street, lamp glowing, salt stained ground. I watch the numbers hit him, see his jaw calm down.
Count your breath, not the body for you choose. If the move feed the system, that's a fool's move. If you pride, write a check, let your blood prove. Kill that script, let your future make the groove. Overpass verdict, I judge my own lane. No hype in a coffin, no clout in a chain. If the block want proof that a G can grow, point at your mind, let your hustle show. Hands in the air if you build, not bar. Whole crowd roaring for the ones who thought. Hands in the air if you build, not bar. Whole crowd roaring for the ones who thought. Hands in the air if you build, not bar.
Roll through Compton with the volume low. Documents in the dash, staple pages more lethal than a kid with a mask. Hit a light in South Central, see a mural of a face. Not a logo for destruction, but a warning in place. Slide north to the harbor, stack steel, ship horns cry. Crates move like decisions, either sink or supply. I've been slept on, stepped on, laughed at, left for broke. Now I read every clause while they chase every joke. I did meetings at diners with the fries too cold. Pen tapping like a snare while they sold me gold. Walked away when the mask stank, let them brand me lame. Came back independent with a sharper aim. I seen shooters with stories, so I'm sobbing in the dark. Saw promoters talk solid, then go switch at the mark. So I trust, think trust silence, trust hunger and stats. Trust the janitor mopping more than internet brats. Shorty from the first verse, hit my line weeks later. Said he picked up some shifts with his aunt's caterer. Still angry, still human, but he counting the check. Not a lie on a necklace or a hole in his neck. We ain't perfect, ain't holy, just refusing the script that sells death like jewelry over beats that rip. If the play sounds sweet but it rot your call, let it ride in the inbox, close that door. If the dead sound loud but it feed no home, let them bark to themselves while you build your throne. Oh, overpass verdict, I judge my own lane. No hype in the coffin, no clout in the chain. If the block want proof that a G can grow, point at your mind, let your hustle show. Hands in the air if you build, not ball. Whole crowd roaring for the ones who thought. Hands in the air if you build, not ball. Whole crowd roaring for the ones who thought. Hard base underfoot, but my pulse stay clean. If survival looks soft, they don't know this scene. Real courage is the age with your soul intact. Not the fade on the corner as a fun fact. Overpass verdict, city under my feet. If the legend needs blood, that legend obsolete. Hands up high for the days we swerve, for the moms we spare, for the lines we curve. If they profit off pain, let's start at feet. Real gangsta now, protect, provide, lead. Real gangsta now, protect, provide, lead. Truck light, street past the window, I chewed up. Count route, dead of night to blink. Late check-in on 510, carpet tied, soda flat. That clerk half asleep scrolling, key cards stacked in the stack. Ice machine coughing in the hallway, distant TV on mute. Parking lot full of box trucks, quiet killers and boots. I dropped off by the bed frame, contract spread on the sheet. Route lines drawn in highlighter, next month bread on repeat. This that red stop Renaissance, diesel angels and rolls. Ain't no velvet rope glitter, just fluorescent halos. Vending light on my face while I run through the split. If the numbers ain't honest, I ain't touching that hit. Real one is my cousin with the forklift cert, not the dude in the comments in the counterfeit shirt. I remember being broke in a fast food hat. Now the promoter sign wise before I touch his stat. He say talk about bodies, I say talk about who eats. If the verse don't uplift us, it ain't touching these beats. Gas station across the frontage on blue and the black. Teenagers sweeping the lot, hood up,
spine bent back. He out my place, ask questions, says you need a big lane. Says if they play with me once, I'm a gun for they chain. I ask what you want, really new hearse, a new life. He go quiet, look down at his broom, grips it tight. If the move don't grow, you let it die out. If the flex ain't fool, what you lie about? If the death feels stage for a fake crowd, walk past all that know ahead, I'm bout. Interstate, quiet money, no parade, no plea. Just a hum of the ties in the code I keep. If you really bout power, let your fam meet full. If the offer look bloody, that's a clown man's pull. Hands up for the checks made clean, no blood. Whole room shake when we chant that good. Next week Atlanta outskirts, cheat neon buzz in the rain. Fly tape to the ice box, my name spelled plain inside. Promoter nervous, try to shave my slice. I slide him the sign sheet, look once, blink twice. He 4 fat fixed totals, ain't no scene, no shout. That's enforcement with a pen, that what grown talk about. Hit the stage, crowd loaded, phones lit, lung loud. But I don't feed them fairy tales about a chalked out crowd. I talk cousins in kitchens, aunties bagging up plates. Talk my brother in rehab, choosing life over weight. Beating out words, razor, they still bounce, still chill. Hook the hill, keep your circle and your conscience clear. Slide to Memphis by morning, brick lights drip on the floor. Barbecue smoke in the motel, drapes river slow. Studio in the back, unit egg crates on the wall. Local kid with a notebook waiting out in the hall. He say they want me to cap, say I'm letting it fly. I say tell what's really outside your eye. Tell your block with no doctor, your lights cutting now. Tell your pops on that bottle, your mom on that grind. If they still call you soft when you bleed was true, they would never who the music was for, my dude. He step in, hit the mic raw, no disguise. You can hear whole neighborhoods in his line. Hit the script, they and you feel rented and wrong. Tell the page right slow, make it lifelong. If a check wants your soldier to sound strong, leave it there on the table, move along. Interstate, quiet money, no parade, no plea. Just the hum of the tires and the code I keep. If you really bout power, let your fam meet full. If the offer look bloody, that's a clown man's pull. Hands up for the ones that don't ride your gut. For the phones you ignore when they scream act up. I seen killers and tears and fluorescent light. Seen tough rappers crumble when it came to real life. If your crown needs a grade, that throne ain't it. I want birthday reunions, grandkids and grit. Interstate, quiet money, chant that loud. We don't sell our cash, it's just a hype some crowd. If the game want blood, we finesse that twist. Turn the trigger to a signature, the weapons the wrist. Hands high for survival with your morals intact. There's gangster in the future, everything else act.
Still wind cuts my face. Harbor lights blinking like they judging my soul.
Yeah. Container stacks, lean heavy, rust scars bright in the dawn. Forklift forks, glide silent, neon vest, ghost on the lawn. Salt on my tongue from the bayside, cold metal under my palm. Big ship spine in the distance, engines chanting the song. Warehouse wall with a mural, kids I sharpen the paint. Underneath the small letters, nobody saving the saint. I'm standing with cranes, throw shadows, like long barrel doubt. Custom dogs sniff the trailers, guards pacing the route. My jacket smell like diesel paper, motel AC. Manifest tucked in the pocket, terms memorized clean. Doc Foreman give a nod, knows I'm straight with the crew. Knows I don't chase illusions, I make contracts come true. Short tempers at the chain link, still toe boots on glass. Argument sparks like Flint Rock, one push both crash. I seen too many loud legends fade into red tape and chalk, so I keep my name off nonsense, let my bank do the talk. Street said crash out for honor, court said ride in the cage. I said I flip all this pressure to a warehouse wage. Harbor siren starts howling while the gold rips through trash. I'm counting heads in my circle, couldn't dare wait fast. If the move feeds fear, let it ride in your throat. If the pride needs blood, send it home without vote. If the cash ain't clean, leave it stuck on that boat. You ain't weak for that choice, you just rewrote the note. Quarter-side, quarter mile, ain't my own mind. Raise your fist if you choose in a different design. Came from the alleys where the cold still sing. Now we stand
honor is survive and surpass. Night shift on the pier humps, tugboats blinking the road, chain clank mixing with red drums from a Honda below. Young blood posted by ballers, hoodie stitched with a flag, and buried in his waistband like he gripping his brag. He mutters if they try me, I'ma flip this whole scene, but his jaw got more sadness than a killer sheen. I walk slow, not parental, just a witness with math. Ask who signs the deposit when you choose that path. When your mama miss shifts for a bus to the trail, who collecting the clicks off your name for a while? He stares past my shoulder at the cranes in the sky, like he's seeing out tiny. He look from that high. I tell him, you got hustle, I can see in your stance. Ain't that iron will at a long-term chance. These trailers don't move themselves, these routes don't plan. You can run this yard legit, outgrow every cheap plan. Now weeks flip, I'm back through, see him scanning with a badge. Same hoodie, new focus, pulling weight like a dredge. He say they still talk wild, but I clock in instead. I not once hear the chorus in the back of my head. Elsewhere in the city, boys still toast to collapse, but the ones who learn numbers start untying the traps. I don't say nobody, we all flawed in the ground. I just rap like a legend, line for line against time. If a dare sounds sweet, but it stains your kin, walk back to the water, let it drown in the wind. If a deal feels sharp, aimed under your chin, turn sideways, keep stepping, let the shark spin. Poolside courtroom, I'll rain my own mind. Raise your fist if you choose in a different design. We came from the alleys where the cold still sing. Now we stand in the open making law ring. Poolside courtroom, no stun, no mask. Only verdict we honor is survive and surpass. Hey, hey. Only verdict we honor is survive and surpass. Harbor bells hit midnight like a jury and steel. All the stories that razors never showed the appeal. If the script that they sell you ends, you sunk in the phone. Tear that page in the ribbon, stack your bricks, build home. Poolside courtroom, hold doc, I stand. Every scar on the knuckles now a part of the plan. From the grains to the corners, let the set go ring. We choose bread, choose hustle, choose a sharper king. Poolside courtroom, ain't dry head eye. If the myth needs martyrs, let that false god die. Let that false god die. Let that false god die. Let that false god die.